Lindsey Ballesteros is the president of the Student Government Association. So, of course, she's a student here at Laredo College. Lindsey, how are you? Good to see you again.
Likewise.
I've seen you plenty of times and met you before. Thank you for your time today. Let's start with the SGA because you've been with the Student Government Association for a while. Now you're president. So how has that been going?
It's very interesting, I'd say. I never saw myself as president, if that made sense. Not in a bad way, just I know I have leadership skills and very good communication skills. I ran for vice president, and of course knowing that Raimundo would graduate anytime soon. So I knew it was coming, but I like it a lot. I like it more than I thought I would.
What is the SGA for those who don't know?
So we're student government, and we focus merely on students' voices, and we want them to be heard and not overseen by anyone or anything. Any issues that they have, anything about the school or classes or professors, if they don't want to go to a professional or a director or anyone above, they could just talk to one of us. Like, we're students like them. We're just here to be the voices that they can't be.
Yeah, it's easier to talk to peers when you have an issue. And we're all here for the students. We're all here for you. And so it's important that you have a voice. You also get to present at the board meetings once a month, don't you? What is that like?
The first time I did it was very scary.
It's a little intimidating.
Yes,
right?
yes, that's the word I was looking for. But they're very nice people.
Yeah.
I like the board very much.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you basically tell them what you've been up to.
Yeah, I give them a presentation on everything that the student body has done, not just SGA, but like example, last month we had the board meeting presentation, and we announced the dancers, how they won first place in their soloists and for the Tammy performances. And we also announced the trip that we took to Austin and things like that. It's not just SGA for that presentation, but just give updates on the student body itself as a whole.
Yeah, tell me about the trip to Austin. How was that?
It was very exciting. I loved it. I had so much fun. I met so many new people that I didn't even know. There were so many people from logistics. They're super nice, and we
logistics
clicked.
here at Laredo College? Okay.
And we clicked so fast, and it was just so much fun. I really enjoyed it.
Did you get to go last year, or were you here last year for that?
Last year, no, I didn't go last year. I was here last year, but I didn't attend any trips.
How was the vibe amongst the students? Did they seem like they were heard once they were at the Capitol?
I think so. I think everyone got a chance to really express themselves to the different representatives. All the questions that were asked, of course, the representatives tried to answer them as much as they could. And they did very well. And I think a lot of the students were very excited to be there too, because the vibes were just always up. And they were never like, oh, like I don't want to be here, you know?
How had you been to the Capitol before?
Yes, I had for the 89th legislative. Yes, we were there. We went for Judith Alfredini when she became the Dean of Senators.
Oh, okay.
So we went there.
Earlier this year?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
We went in February, and then we went again in January.
So you took a double trip to the Capitol.
Yes.
Nice. Had you been to the Capitol before?
No, actually.
Okay, so this was your first time this year?
Yes, this year.
Nice. What did you think of the whole experience?
It's very beautiful in there. I really like it. Oh my goodness, the greenery. It's so green and like bright. There's so many windows. The art also, it's so pretty. The way the buildings made.
The architecture and everything. It's just a beautiful facility. Let's talk about your journey, Lindsey. Where did you go to school before you were to college? Let's go back to elementary.
Oh, elementary. I went to Killam Elementary.
Okay, and then?
And then I went to Gonzalez Middle, and then I went to United South.
United South, finally.
Yes.
I keep saying in every video, everybody I've interviewed so far, it seems like they went to United. So I'm happy somebody went to a different high school.
Yes.
So United South. Which was your favorite of all the three? Elementary, middle, or high school?
I don't know. I can't pick. I really can't.
You liked all three of them?
Yes. I've always been very involved since I was a little girl. So in elementary, I was in cheer and all these clubs, the teaching club, and then I even think I joined a math club. I'm not even good at math, but I joined it. And then in middle school, I did cheer again, and I did yearbook, and I was in the principal's advisory committee. I was very involved. And then in high school, I did yearbook again, and then I ran for for class treasurer, and then I ran for chief of the yearbook.
Okay.
Yes, it was very exciting. I didn't get it. But
Well, I'm sure the experience.
But I was still in yearbook for like a good 3 years,
Yeah.
and I loved it. I was also the manager for the tennis team.
Wow, so you were very involved at every level.
Yes.
So it's really hard to pick one of your favorites.
No, yes, I
You're
really
into it
like.
all.
Yes.
I can tell by your smile that you just love school. Is
Yes,
that
I
accurate?
do.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do, and I feel so silly when I say it, but I do. I love school.
Do people make fun of you if you say
Yes.
that? Really?
Yes, not in a mean way, I
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
but like it's because not everyone can relate to me.
Yeah.
Which is funny, but I really enjoy school.
That's just who you are.
Yes.
Yeah, they've just got to learn how to appreciate it
Yes.
and accept it, right?
Exactly.
How long have you been at the college then?
I've been here. This is my second year.
Okay. And will you be graduating in May or? What will you
I'll be
doing?
graduating next May,
Next
just
May.
because my criminal justice classes,
Okay.
some of them they only offer them in the spring. If not, I would have graduated in December.
So you're taking criminal justice. Is that going to be your major or what are you majoring in?
Yes,
Yeah.
in criminal justice.
What do you want to do?
Right now, I'm focused on like my goal is to become a lawyer.
Oh, okay.
That's like the goal. But I want to start slow, and I want to start off like working for the court offices and the sheriff's departments and things like that. I
How-
want to get a little bit of everything.
Yeah. How did you come about to Laredo College? Was that on your radar from the beginning or did you consider other schools?
So when I was little, my dream school was UCLA.
Okay.
That was like the dream. And unfortunately, it did not happen. But if it wasn't UCLA, it was going to be UTSA. If not, UT Austin. Right now, the reason why I stayed at LC was because not that I didn't want to go to TAMU, but I just wanted to keep my options open. And if I knew if I went to TAMU, I would have had to like, my mind would have been like, oh no, just like finish your master's degree here. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I was like, no, let me just go to LC, see what it sounded like I said LCC, but
Yeah,
I
I
said
know. I
LC.
caught that. Yeah.
C.
Yeah.
Like C.
That's funny that you felt like you had to point it
No,
out.
yes, I wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
It's LC.
Right. But you said LC, see if,
C,
yeah.
yes.
I got that.
So,
That's funny.
but yes.
Didn't need to make sense to everybody else as long as it makes sense to you. This is what you chose.
Yeah.
And how's your experience been here?
It's been really good, actually. I really didn't think that I'd make as many friends as I have right now, or join as many things that that LC had to offer. I really didn't think LC had this many clubs, organizations, things to go about. When I was in the South Campus, because I originally started in the South Campus, that's where I got the student life job, actually, in the South Campus.
So you work for the Office of Student Life?
Yes.
Okay.
And well, that's when I realized that there were so many things that LC has to offer,
Yeah.
especially with Ms. Nora Vara, that she works in the South Campus. She's the club, she's like works a lot around clubs and organizations.
Okay.
I don't know her title exactly, but that's when I realized that we had so many clubs, and I would always get emails from like different clubs and organizations. I was like, wow, like.
What have you been involved in other than SGA? Not that you have much time because you're working for the Office of Student Life, you're
Yes.
at SGA, and you have classes.
No, yes. I actually haven't joined any other clubs or organizations,
Yeah.
but I do work closely with them just because of SGA.
Yeah.
And I think that's important, and to know everyone that we work with.
Yeah.
But another reason why I haven't joined any other clubs is because I also have 2 other jobs aside from yes.
3 jobs?
Yes, 3 jobs.
Okay, Lindsay. Now you're just showing off. We know you're a hard worker. We get it. No, I'm kidding.
No, yes.
So it's kind of hard to do much else other than your 3 jobs, your SGA, and classes.
Yes.
That's what you're getting at.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you see for yourself in the future? I know you said you wanted to be a lawyer, but where will you go from here, do you think?
I want to move. Once I graduate from LC, I want to transfer out to UTSA.
Okay.
And I want to get my master's degree, hopefully my doctorates. Then from there, I want to live in, I don't know if you know, it's like, I don't know if it's a little town or it might be a little town. It's called Leander.
Yeah, Leander.
Yes.
Mhm.
So
It's in
I
Central
actually
Texas,
live it.
basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little bit outside of Austin.
Sure.
but it's so beautiful. It's so
So you want to live specifically there?
yeah, specifically like in Leander,
Okay.
Texas. It's so pretty. I don't know if you have been there.
I have,
but
yeah.
It's so pretty. I went there and it just caught my eye, and from then on I was like, okay, like this is where I want to live.
That's fair. That's very interesting. That's funny that you focus. You don't have family there or anything, do you?
I have yes, I have a tío and a tía. They live there.
So you got some family.
Yes.
Yeah, but really, if you live in Leander, you live in the Austin area, right?
Yeah, it's
For
like
the
a
most
little
part.
bit like maybe like 45 minutes
Sure.
out. Like just like Zapata is to us.
Yeah.
I think that's how Leander is to Austin.
Who was your biggest role model?
Oh, wow. I think my biggest role model.
Did I put you on the spot there?
You did.
Yeah.
It's because honestly, I have a lot of great people
Yeah.
surrounding me.
That's a good thing.
Yes, it really
You
is.
have a good support system.
Yes. So I wouldn't be able to choose one, but if I did, I'd say my grandpa.
Oh,
Yes.
why is that? It's okay. Take your time.
Because sorry, I
okay.
don't want to cry.
It's okay.
But he was a very hard worker,
Yeah.
and
Well, that's where you
he-
get it from.
Yes. No, yes, he was like ready up in the morning, like 5 a.m. before all of us woke up. He already went to go get the groceries. He cut the grass. He had like breakfast ready. I was like, oh my goodness. But yes, he was the biggest provider and like the biggest hard worker that I've ever known. And he cared so much for my family and I. He passed away summer of 2023, and it's been hard without him, but I think I'd say he was my biggest role model.
Yeah.
He was always he never wanted to stop working.
Yeah.
Even when we told him like it's time to retire, he was like, no, it's not. I was like, okay. But yes, that's actually where I learned like most of my Spanish from too.
Okay.
From him, because he spoke only Spanish, and so he would always like get angry. He's like, why are you talking to me in English? Like, we need to learn Spanish. And I was like, okay. But yes, he is a very big part of my life, and I'd say he was my biggest role model.
I feel bad now that I made you cry.
No.
I'll ask you something fun, or at least I'll try to.
No.
I think I'm cool because I've been asking the other students, who's your favorite influencer? Who's your favorite YouTuber? Because I don't know what else to ask. I mean, I don't know what,
Yes.
so do you have a favorite YouTuber, influencer, TikToker? I don't know.
I don't know. I honestly do not have time to be on TikTok.
Okay.
But I love TikTok, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. I'm like everybody else. I'll be on it for hours. I think my favorite influencer.
Or YouTuber? Do you have a YouTuber?
No, not
No.
really.
Do you have a favorite
I
subject?
have a favorite show.
Okay, yeah, I could ask that too. Is it-
My favorite show is Grey's Anatomy. I don't know.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
I know it's very long, and a lot of people like
How many seasons has it been
it's 21 seasons.
Holy, I used to watch it, but then at some point I just
Yes.
kind of drifted off there.
21 seasons.
So you like that show?
I love it.
Do you have a favorite movie?
A favorite movie? Tangled.
Tangled, okay. Is that a Disney movie?
Yes, it's
Okay.
the Rapunzel
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the very long hair.
I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah, you should. It's really good.
Maybe, I'll think about it. Favorite music artist?
My favorite
Genre?
artist. My favorite artist is probably Billie Eilish or Lana Del Rey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody in Spanish or all English?
Spanish. I really like Signo.
Oh, really?
Signos, I love them. The band, they're amazing.
Have you seen them live?
Yes.
Yeah, they come fairly often.
Yeah,
right?
they do. I love them. Another Spanish artist I think would be. Actually,
No, you're good.
I don't know.
Signal's good. If someone were considering Laredo College and they haven't quite decided whether they want to stay here or come here, what would you tell them?
I would tell them to finish the school here, get your degree, study hard. It's only hard if you make it hard.
Yeah.
It's only difficult if you don't study, if you don't do your work, if you don't try. That's the only way. And there's a lot of opportunities for you to pick up your grades if you're failing and you think you need to drop your class. You don't. We offer so many tutoring things in the library for class. There's all subjects. If you think that it's getting too hard for you, you could drop the class with the W. You don't have to just drop all of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say if you wanted to leave and you had already started, I think the best option is for you to just finish. There's so many, what is it called?
Resources.
Yes,
opportunities,
resources
I mean,
to help you out.
yeah.
And if you don't know if you should come to OC, you should. I'm just kidding. But not just because I'm telling you, but
Yeah. Lindsay says so.
yes, Lindsay
Come to LC.
says to come to LC.
Do you have a favorite subject?
Yes, reading.
Yeah. Read. Really?
Yes.
Do you like to read?
I love reading.
Digital books or actually hard copies?
Both.
Really?
I actually, no, just hard copies.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I get distracted.
With digital reading?
Yeah.
Why? Because then you'll just scoot over to TikTok or
Yeah,
something.
or like I just put it down, like, and it's harder for me to like put the book, like save the spot, close, like,
Yeah,
does
yeah.
that make sense?
Yeah.
So I just like reading like the regular books.
What will you remember about Laredo College once you moved on?
This is gonna sound so cliche, but Pedro Rivera, because he has been there since day one. Like, he has helped me through everything. I don't think I would be sane if he was not helping me with everything.
Pedro Rivera is the director of student life. So,
Yes. Also the advisor for SJ. But yes.
So you'll remember Pedro.
Yes. No, but not just him, but like our entire, I really love our school.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I didn't think I'd have so much love but I kind of saw it coming because this is how I am.
Because you love wherever
yeah,
you go, Lindsay, so
everything.
you're like, I'll make it happen.
No, yes.
That's amazing. Well, congratulations. You're a hard worker. It's very admirable that you work 3 jobs, and I'm sure your grandfather is absolutely proud of you. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Yes, of course.